Ladies?
This is the most humiliating experience I've ever had.
They're only doing their job, Amy.
Thanks, Miss Lee. I'm glad somebody understands.
Well, I certainly don't. I don't know how you can even suspect people like Dr. Weber of having drugs on them.
Or me.
Look, I don't, but my orders are to search everyone.
Oh, I've already been frisked. Is it okay if I go back to the crap table?
There'll be no more gambling tonight.
Wait a minute, are you kidding? I just rolled 2 7s in a row. I'm on a hot streak.
Lady, I'm sorry. No more gambling.
Oh.
Excuse me, but this is outrageous.
You know, Ramsey, you know who you're dealing with.
At the present time, I'm afraid everybody's a suspect.
Well, I gotta tell you, this is ridiculous. My wife and I are leaving.
Dr. Quartermain, nobody is leaving until I get the order that you can go.
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Mr. Brock, I'd appreciate your
You
cooperation.
would you? Well, you're not going to get it.
Well, you listen to me. I don't
you
have...
listen to me, sidebuster. You have no right to humiliate me or my customers here, or harass them in any way.
We are not trying to humiliate or harass anybody. This is a drug bust. And we have the right to search you, your staff, and the patrons, and go through this entire place till we find what we want. Excuse me.
Jake, do police have a right to do this?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
I knew life in the big city was going to be exciting, but I never thought it'd be anything like this.
I'll tell you, this is a first for a few people around here.
Can you believe it? A drug bust? I'll absolutely die if Martin finds out. Gregory, what is going on out there?
Searching everybody out here, too.
It's absolutely ridiculous. How could anybody in their right mind think that I could fit another thing into this dress? I have to search you, too. We'll search away, but I can guarantee you what you see is all there is, darling.
How can Robert allow such a thing?
It's just such an insult to all of us. I mean, isn't there something we can do, Lee?
No, not at the moment, but I can assure you that City Hall will have one angry attorney on its doorstep in the morning.
Professor, are you all right?
I don't know. This is very upsetting.
All right, everybody. I would appreciate your cooperation. This will only be a few more minutes.
Poor Luke. I thought we'd graduated from this. Why did it have to happen tonight?
2 words. Robert Scorpio.
Robert said it had something to do with drugs.
Oh, I can't believe that. Excuse me.
Where's Don? He must be going crazy.
This is all so exciting. I've never been frisked before. I wonder...
Looks like it's our turn.
Scorpio's a cool one, isn't he?
Crummy 3-ring circus of yours going to go on?
Just as long as it takes.
But we've already been searched.
Thoroughly.
When the commissioner says you can go, you can go.
You got one hell of a nerve, Scorpio.
Light, Brock.
Is Blackie all right?
Yes, Lovey's inside.
Scorpio, I've got to tell you, this is a personal insult to the entire Quartermain family.
Yeah, does that mean that I'm going to get my name in the society page?
Don't tell me this is going to be in the papers.
Look, I have no idea, but if you'll just give me a moment.
When can we get out of here?
I'm trying to tell you. Have they been searched?
Yes, everybody.
Then you're all free to go.
Hallelujah!
I'm sorry for any inconvenience that may have been caused.
Yeah, sorry just won't cut it, Scorpio.
It'll have to do.
It'll have to do? Well, it won't do. I am not going to settle for anything except a full-scale investigation.
Then that's your prerogative, but I want this premises cleared.
You mean we have to leave?
Look, you can't close us down now.
Look, I'm not through here yet.
I have some chips here to cash, and I want my money.
Then, miss, please go in there and cash your chips.
I want everyone out of here.
Not until she gets her money. I mean, what do you want to do? You want to add manhandling and cheating my customers to your other blunders tonight?
Go in and get your money and then please leave.
Well, thank you. I sure don't want to hang around here.
And thank you all for your cooperation.
Listen, I am very, very sorry for what happened here tonight.
Not your fault.
Well, I want you to tell your friends and for you also that dinner is on the house anytime you want to come. It's on the house.
Ashley, can you believe all this?
Did you get frisked?
Oh,
They even frisked Professor Gerald.
Oh, he was very upset about it, too.
Listen, we're going to go over to Kelly's. Why don't you guys come with us? Coffee, beer, wine's on me.
Lee, I'll meet you at City Hall tomorrow in the morning.
Bright and early, Counselor.
All right, fine.
You want to come with us, honey?
Les, I think we're going to take a pass on Kelly.
Why? What are you going to do?
Oh, we're going to go party. Heck, this place was a drag, and I don't want to waste the stress on Kelly.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody out, please.
Oh, Bert, darling, we all work.
Yeah, I'm not leaving till Luke says so.
All right. The staff can stay. All of you who work here, but the rest of you... Oh, excuse me, Professor. I'll have to ask you to leave.
I'm just waiting for my friends, and they're still in the casino.
Well, all right, but would you come with me, please? Thank you. Excuse me?
Holly, what is going on?
I have no idea. Robert hasn't said a word to me since he arrived.
Great. Wow, that's 90 big ones for me. How'd you do, Baldwin?
Oh, I did real good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, Spencer, I hate to tell you I told you so. Oh, go ahead, Scott, tell me. Well, Scorpio and I were right. Gambling attracts kind of an unsavory element. I've heard that. But I did all right, though. I wouldn't wave that money around here if I were you, Baldwin. There's a lot of people in town that'd love to nail your hide for less than that. I'll remember that, pal. Hey, remember this, too. Stay out of my face before I rearrange yours. I have to search you, sir. I beg your pardon? I have to search you. For what? Drugs. Oh, why, sure. Go right ahead. The only thing you're going to find is a pack of gum. And after we get to know each other better, every stick better be intact. It's cute. Mm-hmm. Right. Everybody that's been searched is now permitted to leave the premises. Staff people can stay, but please confine your movements to this room until the rest of the place has been completely searched. I beg your pardon. What does that mean, completely searched? I think the statement's pretty clear. What's clear, Robert, is that you're trying to wreck my place. Not only have you ruined my opening night business, okay, fine. Now, you wanna pull the whole place down around me, is that it? This is a police investigation. This is an A1 farce, and you know it. Okay, you wanna play destruction, Robert? Let's go! Let's play destruction! You quite true? You take it from here. Good. Get started. Everybody, I want this place torn apart.
Honey, it's so awful. How can Robert do this to you?
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
You seemed pretty upset there a second ago.
I know what I'm doing, Dan.
Honey, we're all going over to Kelly's. Why don't you come with us?
Well, I think I'm going to be a little busy here the rest of the night.
Where's Don?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Don't let Robert get away with this.
Don't worry. See you later. All right, crap table. Check all these chips here. Check for any compartments. I want the whole thing torn apart. No secrets. All right. Your turn. Again? Oh.
No, for a moment, I thought Bobby was just going to slug that cop.
Well, the nerve of him. He's treating us like a bunch of criminals. All I wanted to do was wait for Don.
Why didn't you tell me you were his girlfriend?
I did.
Well, ladies, when a cop says move along, they're not interested in hearing about your love life. They just want you to move along.
They sure got us out of there on the double. I wonder if it was really drugs.
Oh, Dan, please. All they wanted to do was tear Luke's place apart.
Jake, can the police do that? Just march into a place and do that?
If they have good cause and a search warrant. If they had the search warrant, I'm not so sure about the cause.
Yeah. Well, they had some fellow in handcuffs.
I wonder why they did that.
Well, it all sounds very fishy to me.
Sounds to me like Robert's out to get Luke.
But why? There's no reason for it. He and Holly are still together.
Maybe he hasn't forgiven Luke for coming back.
And his pride might be hurting for losing the gambling issue, too.
Now, I'll tell you all something. He's got a lot of people angry there tonight.
None of us were very pleased about the way we were treated.
Do you really think the man they arrested was a drug dealer?
That's what they said.
But he looked so respectable.
That's what makes it scary.
Just don't understand. Robert's making all of us submit to a search.
It was a little degrading.
A little. The idea of the police acting as if that man could have been passing drugs to one of us.
I can't wait until Rick hears about this.
He should be happy. He missed all of it.
Oh, boy, he's just going to be thrilled that Blackie's working there. I must say, in a way, I do feel responsible.
Why?
Well, I mean, the Preservation Society did urge the gambling. I mean, it seemed like such a good idea at the
I
time.
could have told you I've been against the gambling from the beginning.
I don't think gambling maybe is the best idea.
And I still think we should give gambling a chance. I mean, those tax revenues are mighty inviting.
Oh, Gail, at least Scorpio's right about that. I mean, all of the extra money made from the gambling is going to be spent on taking care of the crime that comes in with it.
Now, wait a minute. This is an isolated incident.
Now, Audrey, this is just the beginning.
I think you're right. I love Luke dearly, but I think he may have gotten in over his head this time.
Oh, wow. Let's get some coffee. I just won $90. Come on over here. Come on now.
That money burning a hole in your pocket?
It's more where that came from, honey.
Well, you just remember that the odds are in favor of the house.
All right.
I'll try my luck again. It's bound to change.
What are you guys talking about?
Winners and losers?
I myself have decided I am going to give up gambling and become a spectator.
Join the club.
You can't win anything that way. Oh, yeah, speaking of winning, you know who had a really big night? Scotty Baldwin. He really cleaned up at that roulette table.
Really?
The rich get richer.
Oh, thank you, Claudia, I don't feel like talking about this right now. I just called to tell you I'll be home in a few minutes. Goodbye.
Good night.
Just Andy. Hey, you guys wait up. Good night.
Oh, you're not all leaving, are you?
Well, I think we got enough excitement for one night.
Yeah.
There you are. Where have you been?
I was at the casino. Luke made us stick around. He wanted all the employees to stick around.
Okay, what happened after we left?
I'm telling you, it was a mess, man.
Yeah.
Robert searched everybody. The place was a mess.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Can you believe this night? I am so upset I could just slip and break my neck and cry.
Honey, where's Luke?
Well, he went to stay and talk to Brock about the reopening of the club.
Reopening.
Scorpio closed it down.
But he can't do that, can he?
I'd have to know his reason.
What if his reason is he's out to get Luke?
Well, I don't think that'll hold up in court.
Maybe they found drugs when they searched the place.
Don't be ridiculous.
Dan, any fool knows Luke doesn't have anything to do with drugs.
I just can't believe that Robert would do something like this just to get back at Luke.
Well, believe it. He's going after Luke with a vengeance.
Oh, come on. Maybe he is just doing his job.
Stephanie, who say you are?
Oh, honey, I think she's just trying to examine all sides.
I am trying, believe me. But I don't know, the more I think about it, Robert has been acting so strangely lately, you know?
But the man they arrested did have something on him. Well, what's that got to do with Luke?
Well, perhaps the police thought the man was making a drop.
It's out and out harassment, period.
Well, I just don't like the way
Where are you going?
Going upstairs.
Yeah?
Decided to go back to the mountains tomorrow.
Wait a second. Don't let what happened tonight put you off to life in a big city.
Oh, no, just the opposite. I think life around here is pretty terrific.
So what are you going upstairs for?
I'm going to get the rest of my family.
When does your bus leave?
9.
And what are you doing between now and then?
Going to bed.
You know, that's a coincidence. That's exactly where I'm going.
Really? Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Where?
We got work to do. Open up that club.
Honey, it's 2 a.m.
Time waits for no man, especially D.L. Brock.
Let's go, Rusty.
You know, I'm never going to forgive Robert for what he did tonight. I'm sorry.
He was doing his job.
Oh, come on. He was letting a girl come between him and Luke.
I think there was more to it than that.
Oh, you don't really believe that someone was dealing drugs in there, do you?
They arrested somebody.
One guy.
One is enough. I am not thrilled about your working in a place where there are those kind of people.
Oh, those kind of people. Those kind of people are everywhere, man. You can't walk down the street without bumping into dealers if that's what you're looking for. I bet you passed them in the market this morning.
I don't even want to think about it.
Well, you got to think about it because it's reality. That kid's got to face that junk all the time. The smart thing, though, is to be cool enough to say no. And I'm cool.